Greetings everyone, I'm Blair and welcome to Operation Mars, our Space Engineers Scrapyard playthrough. And welcome to Mars. We have landed. The only thing I have done is set up the toolbar and create our brand new fledgling faction / company, the Allied Reclamation Company. Our premise this series is very simple. We have spent our life savings. We only have 10K left to come to Mars and see if we can start and build up a successful scrapping, or we prefer to say reclamation company. We have our rover. This is just the basic starting rover. We've got our pistol and ammo. We've got food, though I have food turned off, the need for it. The reason is, in this type of scenario I'm running, when I did the test, if food is on, I spend more time chasing the supply drop signal, unknown signals, than I do anything else, because they can supply food. And it didn't feel fun. So we've got that turned off. Weather is off as well. In all my tests, I spent more time in storms than out of them, and they make for horrible viewing. You can't see anything. And if I can't see anything, I know you guys can't. Other than that, we're pretty much there. We've got radiation on. Up. That way. Wait, pirate relay post. We avoid that one. We are not ready to take on pirates. That 6K that way will be armed to the teeth. No. Dang it. My first signaling had to be that. The little tablet that it gives you at the start with the space station coordinates, well, we have it. It's literally the other side of the planet, so we're going to turn that off. We will not be going there anytime soon. So, a couple simple rules for this series. The only thing we have mineral rights for, and therefore the only thing we can drill for and mine, is ice. I've got the ore detector on the rover turned off, simply because I don't want to worry about trying to find ice until either A, we have a base set up and then we'll find wherever the closest source of it is, or B, we get to the point where we absolutely have to have it. Other than that, there's no reason to have the ore detector on. I can use the right click to clear an area. If we find a scrap vessel that's half buried in the ground, we might want to try and unbury it so we can get stuff that's buried in the ground and such. But otherwise, only thing we're drilling for is the ice. Everything else, we have to find the parts from scrap ruins scattered around the planet. I'm really disappointed that first one's a pirate one. But yeah, our mission here is to find some place to set up our base of operations, go around, explore various scrap bits, and get the parts and such we need to build. I don't have any build restrictions on. We are using the mod to limit our jetpack. Here, let me show you. Oh wait, no, I need to do this first. I can turn my jetpack on. I can do this to get up under things and everything. But when it comes to going up, yeah, no, we're not going anywhere. So it's a good little restriction, I think. And yes, as you can see, there's the radiation. We've got it on. So we're going to have to be careful when we're building and out doing scrap and such. But yeah, we want to get a fully functional base of operations set up. You know, refinery, assembler. Why the refinery? Because in some of these ruins or other outposts that we find, you can find raw ore in the storage. If we find it, we can use it. We'll need an assembler because even if we don't find the raw or processed ore and metals, we can disassemble parts we find for the components and resources to make others. So that's what we will want to do. But you know, the pirate outpost is that way. I'm thinking we're going to go that way. Unless there is something bad that way. Now we do have to be careful. I noticed there are, on the way down, there are some craters. So we have to be careful with that. But let's get on the lookout for signals and such. Gotta be careful with the rover, obviously, because this is our only survival kit. Hopefully, at some point, we'll be able to find someplace. I know there's different ruins. We're using some of oh god, name just suddenly blanked me. I'll have it later. Mr. Scrapyard himself. I apologize for getting the name. I'll have a list of the mods we're using in the video details in the description, so you'll be able to see what we're using. But we do have the mod that sets up a lot of different scrap ruins and POIs all over the place. I have not suppressed vanilla, so we will encounter some vanilla outposts and vanilla wreckage. So there's all that. But yeah, we are going to make our way, slow but sure. One of the mods I'm also using, and I would like to find something to at least give us the parts to build something. We have the mod set up so that when we sleep in a bed, we can pass the nighttime. Because it gets dark at night. I mean, dark. And not only does it make it kind of hard for me to see, but again, you folks won't see anything. And I don't think you want to spend your time. You don't want to spend your time staring at a black screen. I don't want to sit and waste recording time waiting for the night to pass. Aha! What's that? Abandoned settlement. That's what we want. That means that is some sort of viable scrap, hopefully. So we will head east and see what we find. I'll bring you guys in if something happens or when we get... Ooh. I can already see something. That's either one of those high tension power lines or a wind turbine or something. Wind turbine would be great. A base that already has wind power would be so nice. I was going to bring you guys back when we found something, but damn, I can see that from here. I don't think that's what popped up the scrap signal. I mean, it might be, but let's go see what this is. But yeah, I've wanted to do something like this for a while. I enjoy the scrapyard kind of setup. Is that what I think it is? Or is it just the weird distortions? No, that's an actual wind tower. Oh, oh. Do not tell me we got this lucky right off the bat. A little hut, a wind turbine. Nothing else, we are going to mag plate this to our vehicle somehow. Yes, I could just grind it down, but why when it's already built? Alright. Let's park right here. There could always be a turret in that building. Alright. Let's get here. Let's get over here in the shade of our vehicle for a minute. I forgot to set up one toolbar. I don't have mine set up. Dun, 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 dun. And just in case we need them. There. Alright. Yes. Power. Alright, let's get over here. Okay. There is no explosives or anything in here. Okay. Whoa. 2.75 still going about 110. Okay. I hate when these unidentified signals come in. The Factorum ones. They always cause me a lag like that. What's this? You've got nothing left on you except for components. So of course we'll take you. Ooh, what do you have in you? Rifle ammo. I don't have the rifle, but I'll take the ammo. Thank you. What we got here? Storage shelf with steel plates and grinders. Okay. Those are just fencing. Well, buddy, it looks like you're just going to go with us, because I will actually probably go ahead and grind it down for the parts, but go ahead and bring it down. The fact that's all that's here, I don't want to. See if we can do this one at a time. Uh-oh. Can we keep it upright? Oh, almost had it upright the whole time. Alright. We have us the makings of a wind tower now. Let's get over here and bring our vehicle closer. I'd like to find the makings for a cargo container, but that's gonna be a bit. Or some solar cells. Solar cells would be nice. You know what? Let me have steel plates on me. Excuse me. But yeah, let me grab a little bit more stuff from here and I'll bring you back as we head towards that signal we had out there. Just want to grab some more steel plates. Never enough of those. See you in a bit. Alright. We're headed off now. Sort of in the direction of where that signal was, with a little sidetrack for an unknown signal. They could have some parts and such that we want, so we will definitely check them out. I'm just not... I don't want to have to prioritize them constantly for food or have the whole thing end prematurely because I couldn't find food. So we got a little bit better off of that other than just the wind turbine because I didn't realize some of the fencing had bulletproof glass on it. So that was a good find. tool on over here. Grab the unknown signal, see if it's got anything good in it. If it's got some decent, like if it's got a vent controller or stuff like that, may see if I got the parts now for a mag plate and throw it up on it. Oh good, this one's not going to run from us. I hate the ones that run from you. Alright, let's see. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? There we go. Yes, I have grabby hands. Ooh, a thruster. What do you got? Absolutely nothing. And in here, let's see if I can put something away. You know what? I think we'll do a little work on the... Oh wait, let's claim this, because anything we take off of it, we're going to need to claim NPC grid. Yep. That, So let's see here.
Inventory full.
Yes, yes, I know what you're going to do. You're going to yell at me. You're going to drop stuff on the ground.
Inventory full.
Only until I do this. Had to give me a yellow one, didn't they? I mean, it's okay, but... And we have to be careful. We are not far enough into the sun, or into the shade here, to be away now. Let's see here. Mag plate. Can I make a couple? I'll sacrifice the parts for the wind turbine. I like it because it gave us some parts. Would have been nice if that had been a nice little settlement. We could have said, hey, we're home. Oh, I need motors. I have motors. Sit here a minute and get rid of that. I have motors. See? Ta-da! Don't need girders for this. That's what I need to get in here, is all those. Okay, back out. Here we go. We got some mag plates on here. And now, make sure they are not used for parking. I don't want to unlock parking and have everything fall off all the time when I do. Now we've got enough motors. I could do the same thing on the other side. Let's. While we've got it. And this also gets some parts out of our inventory, so. There we go. Look at this. Already modifying it to be a reclamation rig. Now the plans, once we have an actual base, would be to either pull the survival kit off of here and put it on the base, or grind it down if we've managed to find stuff somewhere else for one. We don't need the ore detector. Don't need the cargo. Not a little one. Whoops. I forgot we had all that in there. Oh, shoot. What don't I need? Oh, stop that. You know what? We're going to drop the detector. Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, I may just do something completely odd. You know what? We're going to. We're just going to toss this whole thing up there. Except I've lost those now. Well, hang on. If all else fails, we put one back on it. There we go. But I think what we might do, I think I got the inventory space for some legs. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta pay attention to that. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna let my exposure level drop here and get this saucer up on the mag plates, and we will go from there. Whoops. So I'll bring you back when we're back on our way, because we still have a scrap signal to find. In fact, you know what? We're just gonna, let me do this real quick. This isn't worth saving. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna pull out everything we can that we might need. I need the motors and computers and girders. There we go. Alright, let's get going. Yep, there's another one. I'm going to ignore that one. We need to get heading back the way we're supposed to go and see if we can find that signal. So I'll bring you guys back when we find something. Because it could be a long, lonely drive. See you in a bit. Hello. Let's go see what you are. So we did turn around. I was getting no signals at all. Just as we were turning around, did get a white beacon for a different faction's processing plant or processing facility. That's a nice find. It would make a really nice base. But I want to see what's at this. Oh, hello. Remember that direction. We're going to check this guy, see if he's got anything we can use. If we find something off that way, we can go back to the processing plant later. But to start with, I want to check out these others. Processing plant we could set up base at, no problem. Guaranteed. Oh, are you the one that's got what I think you have in you?
Inventory full.
I don't care about inventory full right now.
Inventory full.
Okay. Yes, you do. Oh. Okay, we're bringing this with. We can fix this. Now hack it.
Inventory full.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, we need to get into this thing. Go away. No, not fix. Get rid of. Alright. We're going to need to pull that out. Yes, sirree. Okay. Yeah, we still know that's the direction we were headed for. Off that way. 310, something like that. Duck down a second. Don't duck down, jump in. We're going to need to bring this sucker closer. Okay. I cannot fit anything more in here, can I? No. Okay. Well, let me look at something. Let's just crouch down here a second. What do I need for medium cargo? You know what? See if we can get this sucker built up. If we can get this on here, we'll worry about getting legs later. I don't have the motors. Tell me something here has motors. You know what? Nothing else. That got a bunch of parts out of our inventory. We gotta get in here and get this H2O2 generator out. This could be a really, really good find. What's that behind it? Oh, it's a... What is that? Is that a tank? Oh, I just realized I forgot to do one thing. Apologies, folks. I have to make sure trash cleaning up is off. There we go. I don't want this stuff to go away if we have to leave it behind. Which we might have to. I think that's an oxygen or a hydro tank. One of the two. That's an oxygen tank. Oh. Shoot. I need to slap some sort of control panel on here so I can claim this grid. Whoa. I need a display. I know I have those. Okay, grid is mine. Transfer to me. Alright. Because what we're going to have to do, I don't think I can carry that on that very easily. Not real safely. So we are going to need to... Is there batteries on this thing? There are. And if I take the O2 generator, power it off, oxygen tank, power it off, that extends the battery life. Oh, and there's there's at least one hydrogen tank. Oh, what a find. What a find. Complete H2 setup. Alright. So that will give us an oxygen tank, hydro or O2H2 generator, and there's some H2 tanks on here. Oh, oh, that's so nice. Alright, so we've got this here. So, we're going to go ahead and head for the other. Make sure that GPS setting is, yes, complete H2 setup. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and... Man, we're full again. I need motors, man. There's a motor on that, but I don't want to tear that down. Yeah, there's the tanks. Okay. Let's just go ahead and go. We've got this marked. It's not going away. So now let's go ahead and see if we can find what that other marker was. If we can't, we'll head for that facility. Alright, we were headed this way. Be nice if that signal popped up again so I could get a better bearing on where it's at. We had only traveled a K or so from when we saw it, so it should be this way some. That's a rock. Wait, what's that? That's another tower. That looks like another wind tower. What's that? Yeah, see, that's the see, this is the way we came from. Did this... So I don't want to go too close that way, but please be more than just a little hut. Especially that close to our find back there. I don't like being close to pirates, but... No, see, that's a power tower. That's just a good old-fashioned high-intensity tower. Oh! Oh! Hello! Oh, you're kidding me. Really? Guys, we found a possible base. Oh, this is one of those warehouses. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. This would work nice. I mean, these... all the steel plates and girders you want. That's really all they are. But it's a building that's easy to repair. I do want to see what's out over here, though. What is this? That's a rotor. Guys, we found our base. We have found our base of operations. Bingo! I mean, are these fully... Yeah. Hot dog. Hey guys, we found us our first base. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Well, you know what? You got room in you. Why not? Let's see here. Transfer to me. Yes. Anything hiding? Nope. Okay. We have found a nice little spot to make a base. May not be our permanent one. But we got a little hut here. I can put a bed down in here. So we won't have any issue that way. We can put a wind turbine up. Do I still have what I need for that? Let's find out. Interior plates, which I just put away. Interior, we need 8 motors. 8 motors. We'll find motors. I will find motors somewhere, somehow. There's no power here yet, but we can make that work. Alright. Well, guys. Oh, there's a motor. That's one. Alright. Let's get the rover over here and might get some motors off of that because it's starting to get dark. So more importantly than motors, possibly. Let's see here. I need just a simple bed. Parachute canvas. Oh no, that's not the one I want. That's not the bed I want. Mod's got a lot of beds. That's the one I want. Hey, I could build a bed. Where are we going to put the bed? You know what? I'll just put the bed right here for now. Yay, we have a bed. What do you mean it's not powered? I gotta have power for this thing. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Alright, let's get the rover. Bring it over here. But yeah. This, between this and our wonderful fine 2K over there, it's a nice start. Very nice start indeed. I don't like being so close to pirates, but it's a start. We can possibly check out that processing plant at some point soon and see if what we can do with it. What do I have in here? Yeah, see, I don't have any motors in there. I think they all went into here, didn't they? That's 2. And I need 8. Oh, wait. I know something we can look at. No. Oh, come on. Can I get up? I thought of where I might have some motors. Let's take the ladder off. Because then, that's 1. We have the parachute hatch that we don't need. We'll simply put a little block in there to cover it. I mean, I could maybe go ahead and grind down the ore detector, but I would rather not, and it's only 1 motor. You know what? 1, 2, 3. We've got 6 motors there. Let's go check this out real quick. We're getting to the point we're not having to worry about... Ooh. Hang on. We might have some parts here. No ladder there. I missed the ladder, didn't I? There it is. Let us see. Vertical button. What's it do? Push the button. It's for the sorters. Sorters, huh? What kind of parts can those sorters give us? Now, I do have to be careful. This is Mars. It's got 0.9 gravity, so it is... we can hurt ourselves if we fall too far. Let's go get some more plates. Get some plates, get up there, see what we can get from those wonderful sorters that are up there. If we can get enough motors, we can get a wind turbine up, and we will be set. So let's see here. You know what? I don't want that color. If I'm doing stuff, let's go ahead and just go with that. Build ourselves a nice little ramp here. This is where I like being able to turn like this. There we go. Get up here. Hi. Look at you with your motors. Do you have any motors? Nope. But I bet there might be some over there. How many did that give us? 2. We are getting there slowly but surely. Hey, can I get... I can. Ha ha! You do not have motors. What about you? You have 4. You have none. You have 4. Ah, we're gonna have power. Hee 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 hee. Aw, yeah, power, baby. We've got enough for a turbine. I'll just leave that there. So, what we need to do is get some power up on here. Why will it not go there? Okay, we'll put it there. I mean, I don't care how I get up here, as long as I can. Let me grab this one. Bum, 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 bum. That works. Oops. No, it doesn't. That's okay, I got another idea. I realize I did that wrong. I want to go... back up, Blair, so you can see what you're doing. There we go. Okay. So, I want to go... one of those. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, I'm doing this weird. You'll see why in a minute. Give me a second. Because what we're going to do... here. Now I should be able to go another one of those. And then... no? Okay. Back up, back up. There. Alright. Hey, you know that warehouse full of girders? Gonna come in handy. Alright, let me get the parts together here and I will bring you back when we're up and running. Alright, we have power. I'll show you in a second. And we have a bed. Woo, 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 woo. So, There's our power. It's not great. I'll want a better tower later. It'll be a little tricky. We'll have to build literally a ramp up as we go, but we can get it done. But yeah, we have enough power for what we need right now. So that's our day one. We did not get a ton done, but we have a home. We have a shelter. We have power at the shelter. We've got a good source of grids and girders, or plates and girders. And we have right there an O2H2 generator, oxygen tank, and hydrogen tanks for our rover. Now, I believe this is large grid. That survival kit is small grid. But there's a couple ways if we wanted to, we could get it on here. So, in fact, let me see something. I believe, if I look here, I believe the survival kits, if I go 8, 8, let me look at the small grid. Okay, we're going to step out to do so. Alright. I get it. There's not room in here. But if we look, let's see, your survival kit's got the ports on either end on this one. And if I go the type 2, yeah, it's got top bottom. So if we wanted, we could put like a rotor in the floor or something like that and mount this on it so it was connected to base and had power until we can find a way to make a large grid survival kit. Because see, this one only takes 3 medical components, which means that's all we would get if we grind down the other one. The large grid, oh, also only needs 3. Okay. So we can grind down the survival kit off of that, put it in here. That gives us a respawn point, and then we can convert the rover, take off the survival kit, put the H2 probably, let me see something. So we've got, oh, what did I do? There we go. We can probably, because we've got an oxygen tank here. So we might, depends on how much oxygen that one had in it. We could maybe add another 1 or 2 small ones, or put one on the base here possibly, drain the oxygen from that one, take the hydrogens, drain them, because I don't think I've got any hydrogen tanks on this thing, do we? Or do we? We've got 1. So we can modify some things, whatever we need to do. But getting the H2O2 generator on here, because see, we don't have one at all. We cannot produce our own. So even if it's just remove the survival kit, put the O2H2 generator and a cargo on here, and then some more wheels, we can then do a lot more with our rover without having to worry about if something happens and it gets hit, our survival kit's gone. So that's definitely what we got, and we will probably do that next episode. because, like I said, it's dark. You're probably not seeing a whole lot. I'll help it some in editing, but we will go ahead, go to bed, call it a night, and in the morning, we'll work on this base and get moved in, clear some of this stuff out. We'll leave these for storage. They work great. I mean, these things have, man, they got 2K worth of storage. That's great. But we'll get some things set up, see if we can get a survival kit in here, and be able to... We do need to eventually put a battery down, but we're going to have to find power cells somewhere. They're out there in the world. We just have to find them. Alright, but until then, that'll all be next episode. For now, I want to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. This is going to be a fun series. I like this little setup we found here. It's a nice one. It gives us a lot. We can convert that warehouse into an area where we can build and such. To be honest, if we wanted, we can convert the warehouse to our base. We could take that wind turbine, put it up on top of that warehouse. Once we've fixed it up, sealed it off. That's an even better idea, I think. But yeah, we have a start here. We've got lots of options. We've got that binding that truck with the O2H2 generator on it. Even if it had just been the generator, would have been a great find. Having the oxygen and hydrogen tanks with it, and there being some of each in them, is fabulous. Really great start and find for our series. If you could do me a favor, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel by helping to push the videos out into the algorithm, get it seen by other folks. Leave a comment. Have you played Space Engineers before? How do you like the kind of scrapyard scenarios, or what's your favorite way to play? Let me know. Or just let me know how you think the series is going to go. What do you think our luck's going to be? How long is it going to take us to get established? If you want to see more, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And then, if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when our content comes out. We have a Planet Crafter series running every Tuesday. And of course, our Space Engineers will be on every Friday, with our normal Survival Saturday live streams every Saturday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do to convert this place into a base. But that will definitely be next episode. For now, take care, and we will see you on the flip side.